Hi guys, my name is Mia Danae. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're not, nice to see you again. I tried, do you know that video on TikTok? It's like the scoop and sculpt or whatever. I tried that. I don't think I like it. And I only did it because I tried to curl my hair and it came out really bad. So like I brushed through it, like, you know how you just like brush the curls out, but then my hair got really poofy because I have weird hair. I have like Irish curls, I think they're called. My hair is really curly underneath, but not so much on top. It's more like wavy on top naturally. So it just means that most of the time my hair is just a big poof ball naturally, and I don't know how to take care of it. And I've tried, I really have. I don't know. My best friend gave me like this whole routine she has for her hair, and I tried it, and one time it worked, but I've tried it multiple times, and it's not her fault. My hair is just weird. I can't blame her for that. It is snowing. It's snowing, and it's sort of sticking to the ground, which is super cool. Super happy about that. Current song that's stuck in my head right now is Snow on the Beach by Taylor Swift, because as soon as it started snowing, my mom was like, oh, I love that one Taylor Swift song. And she sings the lyrics wrong though, and she says like, snow on the beach, strange but beautiful. And so I was like, you know what, let's just play that song. So now that's stuck in my head and it's just playing on a loop. It's the first snow, so that's super cool. Super excited about that. It's the only part of winter I like is snow, because obviously like it's snow. Actually when I was a teenager I went through a big snow hating phase. I don't know what that was about. Like, why was I such a snow hater? I don't know. You know what it was? I didn't like having to be in the house at all for any reason. So snow meant couldn't leave the house, and if I couldn't leave the house, people were in trouble, okay? I was a lovely teenager, but I really wasn't that bad as a teenager. You know, I was just a teenager. My mouth still hurts. There is an Instacart at the door right now. So, Styles, my dog, might bark any second. Styles loves the snow. He eats it. He just straight up chomps it. I don't know why, but yeah, he just eats it. He eats the snow. I think he's seeing the snow right now. He's gonna love it. Anyway, what did I want to talk about today? My brain is a little scrambled. I am unmedicated today. I am on a medication that I do take daily, but also I don't have to take it daily. Like, if I don't want to, I don't have to. But so I didn't today. I don't know. I'm not going into any more details about my medication. That is my business. But hold on. Okay, guys, we're back. Guys, I gotta be honest with you about something. I hate driving. I pretend like I drive sometimes, but I don't. I have a car, and I'm so grateful for my car. But I'm not usually the one driving it. It's usually my mom. And like, people close to me know that, but like, I pretend like I drive, and I don't. I drive once in a while. I have my license, which was actually a really crazy story. Not that I have my license. That's not the crazy story. The crazy story is that, so I basically took my driver's test back in March of this year, and I had until April to take it, okay, before my permit expired. I knew this, and I was procrastinating, and I had to take it in March. Remember this, I had to take it in March, or I was not going to get my license for another, like, at least 6 months. In the very beginning of March, my aunt dies, which was obviously devastating to my family. I had my driver's test scheduled for like 2 days later. I did have to cancel that because my mom was the one who had to take me to my driver's test, and it was 2 days after her sister just passed away. So we rescheduled it for about a week later. But obviously, again, my house, my family, me, my mom, like everyone was still absolutely like not right a week later. It was the first time, I'm not really gonna get too into this right now, but it was kind of the first time I ever really dealt with like grief for a person. I had lost animals, but yeah, and it was nothing compared to other people in my family, the way that they felt. And I'm like obviously never gonna like try to take away from that. Like that's why I really don't even want to get into it. Besides the point, okay, I had the driver's test, right? So we go. My mom was not okay. She was crying before we left, but it was like we had to go. On the way to, oh, this is crazy too. I'm getting into the car to go to my driver's test, and my best friend calls me. And I was just like, couldn't answer. I was like, I will call you back in a little bit. And she was like, it's okay. I just wanted to know, your aunt was adopted, right? And again, this is a long story that I'm not going to completely get into at the moment, but yes, my aunt was adopted. So I text back, yes. She goes, did she have a biological sister named blah, 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 blah? And I was like, yes. Basically, my best friend Cameron was at our other friend's house. At the time, I wasn't really that close. I didn't really know this other friend that well. Like, just met her a few times. She tells me that she's at this friend's house and that her mom was my aunt's biological sister. We had no idea until that day. And my best friend, I don't even know how she figured that out, but apparently they were sitting there and our other friend was like, yeah, my aunt passed away last week. And she was like, oh, that's so weird. Mia's aunt also passed away last week. And she was like, she told her name, and then she was like, wait, I think that's Mia's aunt's name. And then she just somehow put it together from there. Very very complicated family lore there. So I find this out on the way to my driver's test, okay? So mind blown. I'm like, because I just didn't even like, I had no idea, okay? So then I get there and I go to like start taking my driver's test. Thought I didn't have my like insurance card, I think it was, but I did have it. But I thought it was missing. Oh my god, hold on. Turned out I did have the insurance card. It was just behind an old insurance card. At least I think it was an insurance card. Was able to take the test. It's like first things first is parallel parking. And I had practiced parallel parking, mind you, but I practiced it on the wrong side. So I'd always practiced it on the left side, and I had to do it on the right side. So I was a little bit confused. I'm doing it and I'm like doing it so bad. And it was like such a struggle. And then I hit the curb. Immediate fail. She's like, you failed. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, you gotta pull. She's like, pull back around. So I'm doing it. And then we stop and my parents come up to the car. And she's like, she hit the curb. She failed. And she's like, keeps talking. She was talking, and I could feel like, and I never cry in front of people. Like, I am such a crier, but I don't cry in front of people besides like maybe like my family. I cry in front of my family. That is it. She just keeps talking, and I can feel the tears like building up in my eyes. It has been a stressful like week. All of a sudden, she like tells me, she's like, you can come back, and I would just go, I'm sorry. And I just start crying. And she was like, but you don't need to cry. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't. And she was an angel. And she was like, you know what? I'll let you try one more time. So I like wipe my tears up. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So I do it one more time. I got it somehow. Again, and then I did the rest of the test, and the rest of it was easy. I'm a very good driver. That's the thing. I'm a really safe driver. I'm a good driver. I just hate driving. I don't know. I get really like overstimulated by all the cars, and it just stresses. Like I panic, and I just like I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hope that maybe I'll grow into liking it eventually. I can't keep pretending. I'm not a driver. I mean, I can drive. I just don't really want to. Sue me. Everyone acts like it's such a like, oh my god, I don't like driving. Okay? I hate people who act like just because like you just like don't do the same things they do, that like you're just doing something like so wrong. Like, no, I don't drive. Maybe that's a good thing, because sometimes I get like, I am a good driver like I said, but sometimes I get so anxious, well, even when other people are driving, they're like, I don't know what I would do in those situations. Like, I would be so scared. Like, today we were at an intersection and literally like we were stopped at a red light, and I was having such bad anxiety from the amount of traffic there was and the amount of cars that I had to close my eyes. I know I sound like a child. I know I sound like a baby. I don't care. I really don't. Like, you're operating a death machine, okay? First of all, I feel like people don't take that serious enough. They don't. They really don't. You could die at any moment in a car, okay? And some of you drive like that's not a possibility. And you know what? This is making me really angry, actually, because so many people drive like such a-holes. Like, they couldn't just die at any moment. And I know you could make the argument you could die at any moment, and you can. The chances are increased when you're in this metal box that weighs like 8 tons. I don't know how much a car weighs, actually. I have no idea. But like when you're in a car, your chances of death are increased, okay? And some of you act like you're untouchable. Not only that you are untouchable, but you act like a-holes. Like, today I saw someone, they acted like they were gonna let someone out to turn, and so this person starts coming out to turn, and right as they're like right here, the person decides to just turn. Why would you do that? And also, I'm sorry, but I hate people who speed. I hate them. You're so annoying and you're not cool. Like, what is cool about going 70 miles per hour in a freaking like 25 mile per hour zone? What is cool about that to you? Killing people? Like, what about that is cool to you? Just in general though, like people who just like are speeders and people who drive recklessly, you're the most uncool people on the planet. I'm so tired of everyone acting like it's normal to drive like an a-hole. And I'm only saying a-hole because I think I'm not allowed to curse on here, okay? So I'm not trying to sound like a child, but yeah. Also too, I don't care why you're speeding. Unless it's like life or death, like you have someone dying in your back seat, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. I don't care. I don't care that you're late. I don't care. You should have left earlier. Why are you making that everyone else's problem and putting yourself and other people in danger because you decided to not manage your time well? That is not everyone else's problem. That is a you problem that you need to work on. I think I'm done now. And that's like one of the reasons why I don't like driving, though, is because people drive so recklessly. And also, I don't think I'll ever drive on the highway. I don't trust you guys. It's not that I don't trust myself to drive on the highway. I do not trust the rest of you because the rest of you are idiots. Sorry to say it, but you are, and you drive like idiots. I just got really mad. Sorry. Also, sorry. LED headlights. What is up with that? Bright high beams. I literally cannot see in the car at night. That is another reason why I don't drive. I genuinely cannot see at night in the car. Like, when headlights are like anywhere in my vicinity, can't see. And then add those LED high beams. Girl, I can't see anything. I am blinded. How are those legal? I have to hold myself back from cursing so much. Is this like an angry video? What else could I complain about today? Oh, you know what else I hate with driving? When people speed up to a stop. If like someone's like pulling out of like a side street, like they're coming to like pull out of a side street and they know that they have to stop, right? Like there's a stop sign and they speed up to it. Why would you do that? That's just so stupid. I know, like, no one's gonna agree with me on most of this because people love driving like idiots. You all love it. You love driving like complete and total idiots. So you're gonna be like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Like, speeding is so much fun and driving like an idiot is so much fun. F you. I fear I'm getting too angry at the moment. Something else I was thinking about today is how people are always like, I want a 50s type of love. And I'm just like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Do you know what 50s love was really like? Do you know why most of your grandparents are still together? Because, like, women really didn't have much of a choice but to be with a man. Like, they had to. Like, they couldn't even have, like, bank accounts and stuff back then. So, like, most of them just stayed in marriages and that they didn't even want to be in. Most of your grandparents don't love each other. Or didn't. I'm sorry to tell you that, but, like, it's true. They might be together, they might have been together for 50 years. They probably didn't love each other. Maybe like 5% of them did. But the truth is that most of them stayed together, or most of the women stayed because, well, they really just didn't have any other choice. Like, my great-grandparents, this is a real story I'm about to tell you. This is 50s love for you. So if you're one of those people who romanticizes 50s love, I want you to listen up. Put on your listening ears. Okay? My great-grandfather used to come home, and he would run his finger on the floorboards like this. And if there was any dust, my great-grandmother would get her ASS beat. That's 50s love. I'm tired. Why am I tired? And I don't know what time it is right now, but I feel like it's late. But it actually could be early because it's just dark so early. And I'm hungry. That might be why I'm tired. I'm hungry. I get really tired when I'm hungry. Does anyone else, like, fixate on a food and just eat that food until they're tired of it? I do it a lot. And it'll be, like, all I'll eat. And then I just get tired of it and then I stop. Right now it's mac and cheese. I've eaten mac and cheese yesterday and today multiple times. And then the day before that, it was for the 2 days before that, it was spaghetti. I ate only spaghetti for 2 days. I fear I am too tired to keep talking. So we're gonna wrap this up. This was sort of chaotic, and I don't even know how much of this I can use. This might not be the longest or greatest video I put out there, but it is something. That's all I can do. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed for some reason, please subscribe, like, and comment. I'll appreciate it so much. See you next time. Bye. I just noticed something really funny, but I can't talk about it. No, that's not our intro. But we don't have a set intro yet. We still don't. My hair is annoying me. Oh my god, I don't like it.